All right, I'm out here in the shop this afternoon. So opening day of bow season in Alabama, and I ought to be in a tree shooting a deer, but I got 2 people in a deer stand now. So I'm out here getting some traps ready. I got some orders for some Duke traps, and so I'm trying to get some orders out the door. I'm pre-rigging some of these, so I'm doing a deal where I'll rig them and have them ready. When they get to your hands, all you gotta do is take them, put them in the ground. So I'm spending the time on getting them prepped, and then by the time that the consumer gets them, all this oil will be off these things, and they'll be ready to go. So I'm doing 650's. And I got my Freedom brand anchors. That's what we're gonna put on the bottom of these. They done got the chain stakes where you about can't afford them jokers no more. I think I ordered a dozen. They was $45 a dozen from a trapping website, and these are around $20 a dozen. So I would rather risk on breaking 1 or 2 of these and putting them in the ground than pulling them chain stakes up every time. I mean, sometimes they get this stuff where it's out of reach for your average bear. So all I'm doing is running this through that J hook. It's already got a swivel on the bottom of it. These comes with a loop. So hook that loop in there. I had some J hook pliers. Somewhere down the line I have lost them during that trapping day. So I'm just taking these, bend that over. That trap's ready to go. So I'm gonna do the rest of these right quick. I'll do these 6, and then I'll take you outside and show you what I do next. So all I'm doing is I got a bucket. Camera looks crooked. I don't want to be watching crooked videos. Alright, so I take a bucket, and all I did was pour vinegar into this bucket. Just dip it in there. Come up, hang them off. And I'll show you tomorrow. That'll be a good coat of rust just from doing this. Just hang them up. So that's simple. Once you get them put together, these are some that I started hanging today. If you can see that rust kind of starting on the edge of the traps. They've been done about 2 hours, probably. Getting some rust on them, so now I just let them hang and dry, and they'll keep rusting, and tomorrow they'll be good enough to. I'll come out here and see that oil just beading up on them. It'll dry up and go away, and tomorrow I'll come out here and dip them in my other solution, and they'll be ready to go in the ground. They'll be ready to hunt. So this is what you want them to look like. I guess these are some that I got chain stakes on. That's a 650. I got pressure wash them. Caught a coyote in that one. All them's got to be cleaned up. All them's got to be cleaned up. So I got my hands full out here in in the back of the shed with traps. But I'll keep y'all updated tomorrow. I'll video again of what they look like when they're done. All right, I'm out here for the next day. I got these traps. That's what they look like. They got started rusting up. I'm just going ahead and dip them in my solution. Let them drip, hang them up. I'll dip them again in a little bit. And these here will be ready to go in the ground. I gotta go set some in a little while. And I'm gonna be ready to go. Looking good. I ain't worried about the anchor. Do that. That works like new money. Set them in the ground a couple times. Do it again next year when they'll be good to go. All right, I got all these dipped. There's a bunch of traps. I ain't even counted them yet, but got all them put up. We're ready. Now all I gotta do is get all this other stuff picked up, do my counter bars, and clean up around here, and I'll have this thing ready to go, baby.